How you doing, fellow primers? It's the Primary Hunter here today to make a video, a Goku versus Superman video. That's right. This is going to be my response to the famous or infamous Goku versus Superman battle, round two. Um, first of all, I'd like to start by saying that if you can't tell by watching my videos or you may be new here, I am a huge DBZ fan, Dragon Ball fan. I love Dragon Ball. The character Goku is one of my personal all-time favorite heroes of all time. Yeah, redundancy, I know. To me. Um, and I am not much of a Superman fan. I like the characters. I have nothing against the character himself. I just find it very daunting to get into his medium of choice, aka comic books. Since they're so huge, I just don't know where to start if I want to just get into it. Mind you, after this video, I'm most likely going to start watching the animated series, the original anime series, because that was my first look at Superman from the original animated series quite a few years ago. But anyway, let's get down to business. The Goku versus Superman fight, the conclusion. As we all know, Goku lost. That's right. The guy who is my all-time hero, well, one of my all-time heroes, lost. How do I feel about that? Well, lost again. How do I feel about that? Well, honestly, I feel a lot better than I felt last year. Was it last year? I'm just checking, sorry. I think it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, I feel a lot better than I felt 2 years ago during the Goku vs Superman fight part 1. Okay, no, a little bit more background. Going into the first fight, like for a long time, I thought Goku was stronger than Superman. To me, he just seemed stronger than Superman. He was my all-time inspiration. I love the fact that he would always fight against evil, blah blah blah. He keeps pushing himself past his limits. He keeps training, working to get stronger and stronger. He started off as a lower class Saiyan, and so that's what I really loved about him. And I thought, like, man, like the man in blue, no, he has nothing against my boy Goku. Going into the fight, and then it all started when Superman's bio came up. And I just realised how wrong I was. Like, the man in blue is just OP though. And at the end of the video, I was just like, my honest reaction was, well, Goku may have lost, but he is, in my opinion, the better character. And that was, I mostly said that to just kind of like stuff my sorrow inside, because it really did break me. I mean, like, I wasn't super upset like most other people were, but a bit of me kind of broke inside, because it's like having your dad for all these years be like this big godlike person, have seen him this godlike person that no one can touch, that he's the best and all that, and then like having a fight between another kid saying that, oh, my dad's better than your dad, and then actually having your dads end up fighting, and then the other kid ends up winning. It felt somewhat akin to that. So, and I was convinced that, oh yeah, Goku was the better character. But then, as time went on, and I had discussions with other people about this fight, and I looked into Superman, like hearing voices of Superman fans, and then also reading some more books and all that. I kind of realized, yeah, Superman's just a straight up stronger person, and none of that whole Goku's a bad character bullshit. I mean, like, okay, I'll get to that later, but like, so as time went on, I was just like, yeah, it's solidified that, yeah, Superman's a stronger person. Nothing you can do about that. And then seeing the second fight, it made me feel a lot better being a huge fan of Goku. Now, let me explain. Yes, Superman is the stronger person. He is on a tier of his own, and I don't personally think that no matter what Goku can do, while still being Goku, I don't think he can win. And before, because I've been looking into certain other people's videos, responses to the Superman vs Goku fight, and I've been reading the comment section as well, which I've been advised not to, but what can I say? I'm a curious person. So I've been reading the comment sections, and a lot of you guys are still in denial about this, still thinking that, oh, nah, Goku was cheated off. Like, for example, if Goku had just used instant transmission on Goku and on himself and Superman to a Red Star planet, he would have won. Or if Goku had gone Kryptonite, he would have won. Or like saying, yeah, Superman has no limits, but he was able to. He got beat by Batman. So and if Goku's stronger, how can he lose yet Batman beat Superman? This is coming from a huge fan of Goku. I am not saying that it is impossible for Son Goku to beat Superman. There are clearly feasible ways for Goku to beat Superman. But in order to do that, he would have to stop being Goku. Okay, let me explain. Superman as a character, he has no limits when it comes to his strength and power. But that doesn't mean he's unstoppable. There are ways to beat him. Like I just said before, if Goku had teleported him to a star that if he had teleported him to a star that had a red sun, he could have just beaten him there. Like, it wouldn't have been a problem for him. If he had gone, like, for example, in that first fight, if he had not destroyed that kryptonite, but instead blasted Superman, he would have won that fight. Maybe even if Goku used his full strength with the power pole or the Niobo, and he whacked Superman on the head, he would have won. I mean, certainly, like, if Batman did any, Batman would do all of those things. Vegeta might have done those things, like, depending on the circumstances. Because I think Vegeta, like, I think that Vegeta, like, depending on the like, if Bulma and Trunks were endangered, I think he would cave in and anything to win to save his family, which is admirable, honestly. Like, he would put his family, his loved ones, over his pride, over his desire to become the best. But that's not Goku. If Goku did all of those things, he would be betraying the principles, the things that he's known for, the things that make him Goku. Goku would not want to teleport Superman to a red star because he wants to fight him at his prime force. He wants to see how far he can go with his own strength, fighting Superman on a fair one-on-one fight. He does not want any specific special advantages. That's not what Goku wants. If anything, Goku would teleport him to... Goku would probably go to a blue star, a blue sun planet, or a planet with a blue sun, just because that's what Goku would do. As they showed in the first fight, Goku... Excuse me. Goku would have destroyed that kryptonite. Because again, that's what he would do. He wants a fair fight. He wants to challenge himself. Like, for Goku, this is not about beating Superman. This is about Goku being himself and surpassing his limits. Getting stronger and stronger and stronger. That's what it is for Goku. So he wouldn't have done that. Yeah, he could, in fact, the power pole thing. If anything, that's one of the things I would see against the first fight. Goku would not use probably not use a power pole. Sure, he would use it in his adventures during Dragon Ball, but on a serious one-on-one fight, I can't remember a time where he was fighting someone fair and would use the power pole. Maybe Demon King I can't remember if he used it on Demon King Piccolo or not. But even then, throughout Z, he clearly stopped using it. And if he knew that it had the clear advantage on Superman, he would definitely choose to abandon it. The thing is, you're right in saying yes, Batman can defeat Superman. Lex Luthor can defeat Superman. But the difference is, Batman, if he was put in the position in a death match, he would do anything it takes to beat Superman. Same with Lex Luthor. Goku, no matter what situation he is in, even if his family and friends are in danger, he will not go back on his principles. Yes, you can say it's selfish, but that is the type of character that Goku is. And I think you fans, I think you guys need to realize who you're actually cheering for. It's not impossible for Goku to do all these things, but if he did those things, he would not be Goku anymore. And it's like they said in the death battle of the second match, Goku would not want to be in the same position as Superman, where he has no limits. That would probably be Goku's hell, because even in the hell of DBZ, I think Goku would be satisfied because he'd just be fighting all the people he fought, getting stronger for eternity. That would be probably heaven for him. What would be hell for him is if he could not ever get stronger. He would just stay the same, no matter what he did. That would be hell for Goku. And to the people who think, okay, yeah, maybe okay, but Goku's weaker, I accept that, but then he's the better character. I think that's ignorant to say. I mean, I'm not saying, because like I said, I haven't gone into the Superman comics, but I think that's the same case for a lot of you guys, and I feel that kind of feels like, even in a competition, even though the other guy wins, you go shake his hand, but then you also just step on his foot and just squish it down to the floor. That's what it feels like. I mean, Superman may be the better character, Goku may be the better character, but that's not the point. They both stand for different things. Whereas Goku always is, for me personally, as a fan of Goku, Goku is a symbol of just keep going, just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger, of never giving up, of always pushing yourself to your limits and past them. Superman, from what I understand, he is the symbol of hope. He's the symbol of the guy who always tries to do the right thing no matter how hard it is. Of the guy, of like people who maybe get in their own way of hindering themselves because of, I don't know, reasons. I know, like, from what I've gathered from Death Battle, yes, Goku is still my hero. Goku's still one of my all-time favorite heroes. But Superman is inspiring as well. I can totally relate to the fact that you would put mental barriers in yourself from stopping you from getting stronger and going on that journey to try and break those barriers bit by bit by bit by bit, becoming the awesome man you're supposed, man or woman or human in general, or creature that you're supposed to be. I think we all do that in our day-to-day lives. We all tell ourselves, no, we can't do it. Like, I'm not adequate enough. I can't handle the situation. I'm too weak. And we all have mental barriers in our minds that we need to get past. We need to break so that we can realize our awesome potential. So in that sense, Superman is incredibly inspiring to me. Like, it's kind of like, to me, it seems like you're trying to compare someone who's started from the bottom and trying to get and grinding his way to the top with someone who was, maybe he was born at the top, but like is a generally good person, and who's also striving to try and do the right things to try and make the world a better place. Like, yeah, it's just like, oh, yeah, but this guy started from the bottom and he's good to the top, so therefore he's a much better person than the other guy because he's a stuck-up rich person. But you don't know that for sure. You don't know what struggles and trials and tribulations that rich person did. It's going to be different from the guy who's starting from the bottom, but he's going through his own trials and tribulations nevertheless. So to say like, oh, Superman doesn't have any struggles, it's kind of like saying, oh, because I'm poorer than you, my struggles are definitely way more up than yours. And I think that's not necessarily the case. Like the point is, these guys are heroes because they go against their own struggles, and they keep battling against them and overcoming their own different challenges, no matter what they are. This is not meant to be a video towards hate against the DBZ fans. Like, I'm one of you. I am a DBZ fan. But at the same time, I'm not going to, like, insult someone else's hero just because my guy ended up being the weaker one at the end of the day. He may be the weaker one at the end of the day, but he's still my hero, nevertheless. And I can accept. I feel like I can accept this fight. I mean, one of the other reasons why I like this conclusion because I felt like it was a respectable conclusion. Whereas Goku lost and he died, but like that moment when like Superman was just like, "I'm sorry," he just done it, and then like he just grabbed his body. I felt that was really respectable, and I really loved that moment. I mean, if this wasn't a death battle, if Superman did win, he wouldn't kill Goku. I mean, at least I would like to believe he wouldn't kill Goku. I'd like to believe that, oh, he'd be like, this, like, I'm fine with challenging you or fighting you, but can we do this in another place, like, that's not gonna endanger all the humanity in the universe? And like Goku probably like, oh yeah, sure, I know a cool place. Follow me to the hyperbolic time chamber or something like that. And then if Goku won, he wouldn't have killed Superman either. He'll be like, boy, you are fun. I would love to fight you again. Like, maybe if you get stronger, then we can have another fight. Or even if he did kill him, he would have wished him back with the Dragon Balls, just like he did with Majin Buu, and got him turned to Oob. So, anyway, I'm done making this video. Lots of love to both DBZ fans and Superman fans. And, like, if you are a Superman fan, like, post in the comments, like, actually no, for both fans, post in the comments about what makes each of these two awesome heroes your personal heroes. And if you are a Superman fan in particular, like, maybe just post in the comments like accessible ways of getting to Superman, like maybe where I can start, like what things I can start reading, whether they're like individual issues or one-off thing. Like I heard something similar to the Killing Joke, where it's just like something you can just read, and you just need to pick up, read, and then you get the thing. Or like maybe a animated series I can get into, because I've watched Young Justice, I've watched the Justice League, watched Justice League Unlimited. I'm about to watch the Superman the animated series. So just like basically any accessible ways of getting into Superman, or maybe just DC Comics in general, or DC Universe media stuff as well. Anyway, this has been the Primary Hunter. Lots of love to both fan base, anime fans, comic fans, fans of heroes. Let's shake hands and come on, let's shake hands, sing Kumbaya, and form ourselves a friendship barrier that can defend us from all evil. I'm sorry, I couldn't get away of making a video without doing a jab to Fairy Tail. Lots of love to Fairy Tail fans too. I may start getting back into that series, but regardless of how I feel about it, if you love it and it inspires you, I'm more than happy. I am happy. If anything can make you guys feel how Goku felt to me, inspire you to become a better version of yourself, then there's nothing wrong with that. So, Primary Hunter, ending the video here. See you later, guys. Peace out and God bless. Or bless the universe, or whatever you believe in. I don't know what I believe in, but see ya.